Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Today we finally got that cable adjusted, so I thought I'd show you all what that's about. So in order to adjust your cable, you got to get your center console out. So first things first. I mean, I've already got it all taken apart and everything, and it's already readjusted. But you have to get your switches. So if you have seat warmers, your ESC, and your fancy little light thing, you got to get that all taken off of here. And you got these two plugs here and here that need to be unclipped. Once you do that, then you can actually get your shifter boot up and out of the way. Then you'll have an 8mm bolt sitting here, an 8mm bolt sitting over here. So you got to take those two out. You got to unplug all of these. These run through your center console here. So you've got to get those all unplugged before you can pull your center console out. And then let's move back onto the center console here. So yeah, you got your 8mm here and an 8mm here, and then you got a 7mm here, and you have one on the other side as well. So you have to you got to slide your seats really far forward to get to those two 7mm. But once you do that, those are all hex heads. Once you do that, you're able to lift this out. You got to lift the back end first and kind of tilt it and pull it straight out. So once I did that, basically underneath here, I'm going to see if I can get it. Yeah. So there's a 10mm bolt underneath this little locking ring right here. Basically you just want to spin, how was it? Righty loosey, lefty tighty on this, just because of how the threads are set up. So I was spinning it, actually, no, sorry. I was spinning it counterclockwise. Once I had done that, I spun it like 24 quarter turns. So my math is not good. 6 full turns, I guess. Once we were able to do that, basically tested it over and over and over again. Checked to make sure that my e-brake cable now, see how it's sitting flush right there? It's where we wanted it to be. Before, if you guys saw my last video, actually I had it all disconnected. There is about a 1/4 inch, if not more, of a gap between this plate here and the actual cable lever. And that wore down my rotor enough to where I couldn't even get it turned. So I had to actually go out and buy a new rotor, which I'm not really happy about, but you know, whatever. Now I should be able to be driving this car a lot more. Got the brake pads replaced on there. Thank you to Akira for telling me how to compress that piston on here, because that was irritating. I was so frustrated about that. I basically used a C-clamp and some needle nose pliers. I made my own piston compressing tool. So anyways, we go back in here. We'll pull this, pull the e-brake, and we'll come back. I'll see if I can get a good view over here. This is on the driver's side. So try to spin a wheel that's locked there. But if you can see just barely, I have enough room between this plate here and the actual cable lever to stick my index finger. So that wheel is locked. And we'll walk back over here. Take a look at this one. This one, it's less. Mainly because I have new rotor and new pads on this side. I have old rotor and new pads on the other side over there. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a big brake kit on this eventually, so I don't really want to invest too much money in OE parts. But yeah, so this one's locked up. Cannot spin it at all. So now if we go back, just to double check, do this a few times if you ever have this issue with your e-brake. Now we're fully dropped all the way down. There's always been a little bit of play in those. So we're all the way down, and we'll come back here. We'll take a look inside here. And right here, I cannot slide my finger in between the shift lever and that plate that's right there. So that one is fully released. And if we walk over here to the problem side, There is a smidge of a gap there. I'm not really worried about that. I think it's just the spring's just not, hasn't had time to relax to its original state because it's always been pulling something. So once that spring relaxes a little more, it should be able to hold it in place a little better. But that is far better than what it was. Still dragging a little bit, but that will be fixed over time. Yeah, I guess, you know, while I have my my center console out here, I can show you guys the that short shift lever that Boomba Racing makes. It's a full lever here. It's this whole assembly, so you have to retain the plastic bracket that the stock lever comes out of, but basically this whole lever here, you have all these let's see if I can get it, all these adjustments here. Mine's adjusted to the shortest throw possible. This also has a 30-degree taper towards the driver, which makes the shifter closer to you. Not really, like, it's not super noticeable, but you'll know after muscle memory when you go to reach for the shifter and you go here instead of here. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I highly recommend this thing. It's wonderful. I'd be shifting it around, but you know, the wheels or the car's up on jacks, so not gonna mess with that. Anyways, I hope this video helps you guys out. If you have any issues with your e-brake and needing to adjust it, if that cable gets stretched, you're gonna want to go the other way. So you're gonna want to tighten that nut down there to pull that cable forwards. Here's that cable right there. That's for your e-brake. So yeah, if you have any issues with that, I hope it helps. So thank you guys for everything. I appreciate all you guys that have been subscribing and watching my videos and liking. It really means a lot. So I appreciate you all. I hope you all stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.